Hi, Foundation in Science students. I'm Dr. Christina from Faculty of Medicine. I will be briefing you on the BBMS program. So my briefing will consist of the program offered in Faculty of Medicine, the entry requirement for BBMS, the program structure and delivery, as well as the most important part of this briefing is to introduce you the career pathway and opportunities that lie in the future for graduates, BBMS graduates. So last but not least, also to introduce you our faculty members. The Faculty of Medicine offers two programs, which are Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, and also Bachelor of Biomedical Science, which we call it as BBMS. So in this program, it is consists of 3 years. So the duration of studies are only 3 years. We got this approval from KPT in 2019. Before that, from 2016 to 2018, the program was offered for 4 years. So the degree that will be awarded to you after you have completed this program will be the degree in biomedical science with honors. So the entry qualifications for Foundation in Science is with a minimum CGPA of 2 of the following subjects, which are biology, chemistry, physics, or mathematics. So any of the 2 combination of these subjects with CGPA of 2.33 enable you to enter into this program. So what will you specialize into? You will become the medical science and technology specialist. So we conduct this program in Kota Damansara campus, and the fee is around 90,000. So this is also subject to changes. And after you have completed this program, and the graduating salary will be around 2,000 to 2,005. We have 2 intakes per year, which are May intake and September intake. So what is biomedical science? So from the name, you already can guess the meaning of this program or the content of this program. So you will learn about the biology, medicine, as well as science. So bio meant for biology, and it is the study of living organisms, which can be divided into many other specialized fields, for example, anatomy, physiology, as well as behavior of the organism. You will also learn about the origin and distribution of the organism. So for the medical part of this program, you will learn about the science of medicine. So you will be like the MBBS students to learn about the diagnosis of disease, the treatment, and prevention of the disease. While for the science portion, it is the study of intellectual and practical activity, which encompass the systematic study of the individual using observation and experiment. So in our program, we offer it for 3 years, and for the first 2 years, you will be learning on the medical sciences knowledge. For example, you will learn about human anatomy, human physiology, biochemistry, microbe, virus, parasites. Besides that, you will also get to know how human beings behave, the psychological aspect of human beings. And in year 2, you will progress from what you have learned in year 1. Okay, you will learn on immunology. You will learn about pathology, okay, how the disease is being developed. You will learn on lab management, how to manage a lab, what are the criteria to manage a lab. You will also learn on hematology, transfusion science and blood banking. Okay, you will learn how transfusion is carried out, and then you get to know about the drugs. Okay, you get to know about the drugs in pharmacology. And extension from that, you will learn the toxicology. So the toxicology will be the information on toxin, how your toxin being reacted in the body and give you the toxic effect. And last but not least, in year 2, you will learn on health informatics and some business skills. Then in year 3, the subjects are more to the technology skills, to develop your technology skills. for example, clinical diagnostic technology, which you will learn on all the tests and experiments that perform in the clinical laboratories. Then you will learn on molecular biology techniques. So you will learn all the sequencing, how your DNA is being replicated, all the techniques that that are required to research in the genetics. Then you will also venture into research. Okay, you will learn on the research methodology, and you will have a semester of a research project. So you have to conduct a real research from how to prepare a proposal, from data collection, and then at the end you have to analyze your data and present to the panel. And besides that, you will have a long industrial training semester, which consists of 16 weeks, which is about 4 months. So you will get to place in hospitals or any other companies that you are interested in. Then from there, after your industrial training, maybe you will get a job in the company, because we have a few students that are able to absorb or continue their job in the placement company. This is the academic calendar for biomedical science program. It consists of 2 long semester and 1 short semester. In long semester, it consists of 14 weeks of study weeks. And then at the end of the year 3, you will have a long placement semester. Then besides that, you will also have 9 weeks of short semester placement. Okay, you have short semester placement for 9 weeks and long semester placement for 16 weeks. So the program outcome of biomedical science is to produce students that are strong in medical diagnostic, as well as well-trained in biotechnology methods. So therefore, they are being exposed to industrial experience for 25 weeks of the semesters. So besides that, students can also gain their managerial skill from business ethic as well as entrepreneurship development subjects, and also the research skills from research project. So at the end, our ultimate objective is to produce students with lifelong learning skills, which will increase or enhance their employability in the future. So what are the skills that can be acquired from BBMS program? Of course, you will learn on all the medical and analytical skills, the biotechnology methods, and transfusions techniques, as well as lab management. So from conducting the research project, you will gain the research skills, and last but not least, the sales and services skills from the business ethic and entrepreneurship subjects. So this part is the most important, or students are more interested in what are the careers that are available for BBMS graduates. So as I mentioned, you can become the researcher. Okay, you can become the researcher after going through a long semester of research project. You are actually gaining the skills to become a researcher. So you can venture into the research field, or you can become the lab technologist, okay, to work in the hospital. Okay, you are the healthcare supporters. Besides that, you can also venture into the sales field, where you can join the devices and equipment company to brief the clients on the principles of the machine and how to use that machine. Of course, when you climb the corporate ladder, then you will be able to become the manager of that company. Last but not least, you can also venture into another field, which is the education field. You should take up postgraduate programs and then progress from there to become a lecturer. So I myself is graduated from biomedical science program, and I chose to venture into the education field. So here are the career opportunity or job opportunities that are available in Malaysia. As I mentioned, you become the lab technician. You can apply to the hospitals. There are a lot of hospitals available in Malaysia. If you don't want to work in hospital, then you can apply to diagnostic laboratories. There are few private diagnostic laboratories available in Malaysia. For example, PathLab, Gribos. So those are very famous private diagnostic laboratories. Besides that, you can venture into the research field. Okay, you can become the scientist. You apply to the research institutions. There are a lot of research institutions available in Malaysia, and if let's say you apply from the public university, you can also enroll into their postgraduate program and complete the postgraduate to become lecturers. You can also do your research in pharmaceutical companies. Okay, they have a research development department in pharmaceutical company, so you can also apply. If you are interested in communicating with people, then you may be interested in the sales company. So you can apply to the medical devices and equipment company to become the salesperson. So there are a lot of medical devices and equipment company that provide the devices to hospitals, to research institutes, and last but not least, okay, there are a lot of biotechnology companies that are booming in Malaysia as well. You don't just think that you can just work in Malaysia. You can also venture into overseas. Okay, with your degree in biomedical science, you can also venture into overseas company. Okay, here is the academic pathway for BBMS graduates. So from foundation in science, okay, which is your stage and level now. If you have finished your foundation in science, then you can either take up BBMS or MBBS program. So if you got CGPA of 2.23 of any of the science subjects, then you are eligible to join our BBMS. And from there, if you have graduated and you get CGPA more than 3.5, and you are very interested in medicine, you can still join medicine after that as a year 1 student. If you are not interested in medicine, you want to progress from degree to postgraduate, okay, you can take up the master program and PhD program in the future. So last but not least, I would like to introduce you our faculty members. Okay. Professor Dr. Riley is the Dean of Faculty of Medicine, and here are the faculty members, the lecturers that will be teaching you for different subjects. Last but not least, the support staff in Faculty of Medicine. We have Puan Maizura as the Senior Executive, and the rest are the lab technicians. Thank you all.